Which Thundermans actor has a habit of dating his co-stars? Which of the three Thunderman sisters has launched her own production company? And whose real-life partner committed adultery at their own wedding? Hi, I'm Janet, and today, The Catcher is breaking down what happened to the Thunderman cast. Let's start. Jack Griffo is Max. He may have landed the role of Max when he was only 13, but it seems that Jack Griffo shows no signs of changing his career. Since being part of the Nickelodeon show, he's been seen in several other TV shows and movies, most notable in Alexa and Katie, in which he plays Dylan, who dates Alexa, played by the beautiful Paris Berelc. And if you think these two have great chemistry, it's probably because they are also dating off-screen, though they initially kept their relationship on the down low, especially because it's been one of those on-again, off-again things. The two have some really cute shared Instagram pics together. Jack and Paris also adopted a dog together called Lady, who has her very own Instagram, and it seems that he has a slight habit of dating co-stars. Before dating Paris, he was in a relationship with his Thundermans co-star, Ryan Newman, who also played his on-screen girlfriend. But when he's not being a ladies' man and animal lover, the actor admits that he is quite the fashion lover, with an impressive collection of clothing and hats. But he wasn't always so fashion-forward. In fact, the actor told InStyle that "I loved fashion so much as a kid, I wanted to wear designer brands. But I wasn't big enough yet, so I wore girls' skinny jeans. I couldn't wear the men's because my waist was 25 inches, and I couldn't fit into them, so I would just buy girls' jeans." You gotta love that honesty. Jack also enjoys working out and writing music, though he only has cover songs out at the moment. He told InStyle that, "I'm just kind of waiting, finding my sound, finding my voice, figuring out what kind of music I want to do. Part of me wants to be in a band, and part of me wants to be on Broadway." And while he decides between band and Broadway, he's still acting. Jack's newest film, The Second, is a gritty film that deals with kidnap and mayhem, like Taken for teens, and we can't wait to see it. Kira Kosarin as Phoebe. This lady is no stranger to the entertainment industry, as she basically grew up on stage, with an actress for a mom, and a dad that's a music director, and an uncle that's a composer. It seems fair to say that this family has showbiz in their genes, and Kira is no exception. At just 22, she's an accomplished actress, dancer, and musician. Though the actress knew from a very young age that she wanted to be a performer, her parents weren't too keen on letting her become a child star. In an interview with KTLA5, Kira explained that, "They were adamant that I kinda grow up into a human a little bit before I get thrust into the world of showbiz." Despite this, she did manage to land the role of Phoebe Thunderman when she was 14, a full decade after realizing she wanted to act. A year later, she started writing music, while occasionally displaying her singing talents on the show. And a year after the Thundermans finale, at just 21 years old, she released her first full album, called Off Brand, which features the kind of music that she liked when she was younger.
I wanted to write an album that when I performed it, it would bring out like the most confident, cool part of me, and when people listened to it, it would bring out that part of them.
But that doesn't mean she's no longer acting. She's taken on the more mature role of Nadia in the show Light as a Feather, a thriller in which a bunch of college kids suffer the consequences of playing a dangerous game. Though the show's premise is pretty dark, Kira enjoyed the challenge, saying, "This character was super fun to play. She's super dark and angsty, a little violent, kind of explosive, and that's super different to anything I did on Nickelodeon." Sadly, the show was not renewed for a third season, but that doesn't mean Kira isn't still busy. In addition to writing more music and creating merch to feature on her website, she's just become a director, thanks to her involvement with Camp Hollywood. The actress has been involved with the camp for several years, and last year was invited to help create a 10-episode sitcom, which she admits she's really proud of. Kira also recently started dating music composer Max Chester. According to her Instagram, the couple have been together for about 2 months. Given that Kira has admitted that music is her true passion, we can't wait to see if they'll do a musical collaboration. Addison Riecke as Nora. She may be only 16 years old, but this girl is doing big things. Since leaving the show, she's appeared in Sofia Coppola's 2017 film, The Beguiled, and she's just finished season 3 of A Girl Named Jo. But there's more. Last year, Addison launched her own production company called LA Cove, which strives to get more women in entertainment. In an interview with Risen magazine, the actress explained, "I want to give women a greater opportunity to show their talent because of their talent, not because of their gender. That's what equality and a true sense of feminism is about." And if that wasn't impressive enough, she's also about to tackle her first project for the company, a screen adaptation of Kristen Levine's novel, The Lions of Little Rock. And she seems to have a passion for literature because she's also written a book. In conjunction with a project called Right Brain Gives, Addison came up with an illustrated kids book that was auctioned off for charity. and she loved it. She said in an interview that I would absolutely love to continue writing in the future. I would love to write a sci-fi book. I'm working on a futuristic book, kind of almost apocalyptic. It's very exciting. Maybe it'll be the next film adaptation that her company picks up. The possibilities are endless. Diego Velasquez as Billy. Billy may not be the smartest member of the Thunderman family, but the actor behind the role is a creative genius. Apart from appearing in the hit show Zoe Valentine, which is currently on its second season, and a role in the 2019 film Boy Genius, there isn't much to report on Diego. Unlike the rest of his cast members, he's pretty private, and details about his personal life are scarce. That doesn't mean they don't exist. Apart from being an avid photographer with a pretty eclectic taste and huge following, he seems to be dating 17-year-old actress Johnny Sequoia, although neither teen has confirmed this. Hopefully we'll get to see more of this talented actor soon, though he has no confirmed upcoming projects apart from Zoe Valentine. Maya Clarke as Chloe. The youngest member of the Thunderman tribe may just be 9 years old, but her future is looking pretty bright. Before joining the cast of the Thundermans, Maya had not yet had any acting roles, but she's obviously a quick study because since leaving the show, she's been seen in Night Squad, a show written by the actor who plays her on-screen father, Chris Tallman. And that's not all she's been learning. Since the pandemic, the young actress has started to surf and can often be found playing soccer or chilling with her puppy. Maya is also ready to put her name behind great causes. In fact, with the help of her family, she created the Girls Uplifters team. The project seeks to create self, social, and emotional awareness among girls through positivity, empowerment, and community. We can't wait to see what's next for this young lady, although we're suspecting she may have a future in rap.
Meatball, meatball, my yummy heatball, sesame street ball. Wake up in the morning and I need cream of wheat ball. My meatball. Peace out.
Watch this space. Chris Tallman as Hank. Before playing the father of a superfamily, Chris Tallman actually appeared in a number of popular shows and movies, including House, Parks and Recreation, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, How I Met Your Mother, and The King of Queens. But in addition to acting, he's a writer, comedian, producer, husband, and father. I know what you're thinking. When does this guy sleep? The actor admits that he was a shy child who considered acting only as a method to escape his shyness and pretend to be someone else. Since leaving the Thundermans, Chris worked as a writer for Night Squad and also works as a producer. He's also been working on a film called Overrun, which is currently in post-production, and he hosts a podcast called Nerd Poker, in which he plays Dungeons & Dragons with celeb guests. Who knew that being a nerd could be so cool? Rosa Blasi as Barb. The actress responsible for the greatest supermom that Nickelodeon has ever seen is a lady of many talents. Not only has she been a regular in Hollywood for 25 years, but she's also quite intellectual. While filming The Thundermans, Rosa completed a master's degree in clinical psychology and has been a practicing counselor since 2018. In fact, she seriously considered leaving acting to pursue therapy full-time. But thankfully, she realized she can do both. And on top of that, she's a writer. After her first marriage of 4 years to NFL player Jim Finn ended in 2008, Rosa discovered that her ex was a real piece of work. Not only did he cheat on her on their wedding day, but he was a little too fond of prescription medication. Her failed marriage may have broken other women, but Rosa used it as the inspiration for her book. Hates sports, but made such a habit of dating pro sportsmen that she even wrote a book about it, called Jock Itch. And while she's been doing all these amazing things, she still manages to act. Rosa can be seen on Netflix's Team Kaylie, a story about a rich billionaire who must do community service, which is due to drop its final 4 episodes soon. As for what she'll do after that, it's anyone's guess. Which Thundermans star's upcoming projects are you most excited to see? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.